Man, it's a beautiful day for practice. I like to paint with my left hand, so I don't want to tire the trigger finger of my right hand. Maybe kind of just spray this back. Alrighty. There you go. Tuxedo. Yeah. So, you want to attend your first match. That's pretty fun. Alright, so what you want to do is you're going to want to search on Practice Score of what clubs are near you. So here in Vegas we have about two clubs that host the matches. One is Silver State, one is Thorpang. So once you know what club you're going to go to, then you just sign up online, or you either sign up online or you can show up on the day of the match and sign up, register in person. Basically, once you get there, you're gonna have to register again and just verify what squad you're in and what gun you're shooting. Normally, I like to arrive early, and then that way I can take my time walking the stages. So once you get to the stage, there's gonna be there's a paper. It'll tell you how to shoot the stage and what the starting position is. I would read that about 15 minutes before the match starts. I normally like to get all my equipment on, so I'll put on my belt, my competition belt, this one right here. I put it on. So the safety table is where you can safely holster your gun. Like technically if you do it when you're not in a safety table, that's a DQ. It's frowned upon. So even though it's a local match, you want to treat it seriously. You want to be super safe with it. So normally, if you have your gun in the bag, or if it's on your persons, if you're shooting your EDC, because most people like to do that. So if you're shooting your EDC, what I recommend is unloading the gun in your car, truck, before you get there, and then so once it's unloaded, then you could go to the safety table and then holster up from there. You can put it on your belt from your inside the waistband, do whatever you have to do. So if there's any doubt, just double check. Don't be afraid to ask questions with your fellow shooters. Oh, one thing to note though, on this, when you're at the safety table, it is frowned upon. Actually, I think it's illegal or whatever. It's not against the rules to handle loaded mags. So it's either keep them in your range bag, just for extreme safety. Just keep it away from the safety table, and yeah, so you'll be all right. But if you happen to just have it in your belt, and then you can walk into the safety table, just don't be touching them, don't be playing with them, don't be taking them out, because that will get you DQ'd, I believe. Someone will have to fact check me on that. Just first, just to be extra safe, just take it out. Don't even have it at the safety table, and then just do your thing. Just holster your gun. So imagine I'm at the safety table right now. Oh shit. Jeez. And then just holster it. And then that's it. So the shooting order. So normally how the shooting order works is you'll have the shooter, and then the next person is going to be on deck, and then the third person from that is going to be on the hull, and then sometimes the fourth person will be in the deep hole. So after you shoot, or while your squad is shooting, typically you want to be a good resetter for the squad. And what that means is just while everyone's shooting, just help reset the stages, tape targets, help with the steel. On the local matches, you don't normally have to paint them, so just reset the steel. For me, when I'm in the hole or I'm on deck, then that's when I stop helping reset, and that's when I kind of get into my zone, making sure I have all my mags, making sure all of them are topped off. Then normally I would wear a hat, and I put on my camera. I have a POV camera that I set up, and then when I'm on deck, that's when I kind of just visualize the stage of what I'm going to be doing, and and then just getting that, getting the zone pretty much. All right, so you just shot your first stage. Cool, congrats. You didn't get DQ, hopefully not. So after you shot your stage, the RO is gonna, unload, show clear, I'll do all that good stuff. And afterwards they're gonna score. So I normally like to follow the RO and just kind of watch how he scores, and then also make a mental note on my hits. In that time after you shoot, that's when typically you would reload all your mags. So one thing I want to add is you want to bring water. Oh, this is not water, but it's coffee. But I want to bring a nice, plenty of water. And then I also recommend bringing snacks, because then most of the time when you do these matches, you're gonna be walking up and down the range a lot. So I haven't done the actual mat, but I think we actually, probably walk like 3 to 5 miles, depending on how big the range is. So what I like to keep is some Sour Patch Kids in a little container, and then if I need the extra energy, just chug these down. Also, what I carry in my range bag is some liquid IV. So these are just some electrolytes. Before I used to have a bad problem with my legs cramping up, and these prevent that. And I take one in the morning before the match starts, and then I take one about halfway through the day. Depending on the weather, I also carry a little sun hat in my range bag, so that way when I'm resetting stages, I keep the sun off me. I think I mentioned this earlier before, but this is your first match, so don't have any high expectations. Obviously, do your best, but typically you're gonna make some mistakes. You most likely you might forget a target, and you might have to come back for it. And it's all right. It's part of the learning curve, and you just gotta just have fun with it. Be safe, and know the rules and follow them. And at the end of the day, everyone's doing their best. So just learn from it, and then be ready for the next one. All right, so you're done shooting your last stage. Nice. Congratulations. So typically if you have your gear on and your gun on your holster still, it's gonna be the reverse process. So you'll want to go to the safety area. So pretend this is the safety area right now. So just the same process, just make sure it's clear, and then put it in the bag or put it in your holster, whatever you got to do, and you're good to go. I think I covered everything. So yeah, just have fun and learn from it. And usually, don't be afraid to ask questions. Everyone's pretty nice whenever I'm at these matches. Everyone's in the same mindset. We all like guns. It's pretty cool, like how everyone's there to in order to be successful. So just have fun at it and learn from the experience. And yeah, thanks for watching.